to put my life on do not disturb mode. If it disrupts my peace, if it causes me unnecessary stress, life is stressful enough. There is no virtue in being everything to everyone all the time and nothing to you. Burnout is real. Workplace burnout, emotional burnout, spiritual burnout, physical burnout, and especially social burnout. All of these forms of burnout are very real, and once we've reached the point of burnout, the recovery process is a whole nother job in itself. I don't know who needs to hear this, but somebody needs to know that it's okay to take a break. It's okay to say no. It's okay to skip events. It's okay to be alone. It's okay to order takeout. It's okay to isolate yourself if you have to. It's okay to protect your energy in any way you can. Of course, we still have to be responsible. I'm not saying because your job disrupts your peace to go and quit your job and throw caution to the wind. That's not what I'm saying, okay? Don't be going to work tomorrow and be like, listen, Sarah encouraged me and said that, y'all be disrupting my peace, so peace out. Yeah, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm definitely not saying go quit your job with no alternative. What I am saying is, if your job really does cause you that much distress, maybe it's time to look for something else. Maybe it's time to continue to go to work, but look for an alternative. It's okay to say, this no longer serves me. This is no longer healthy for me. This is not a healthy environment for me. This isn't a healthy relationship for me. It's time for me to look for something else. It's time for me to look for someone else. So we can talk about burnout all day, but what are some solutions to help combat burnout or to prevent it? I think it's best to prevent something because afterwards we're just recovering from it. Start by eliminating unnecessary stressors in your life. Utilize help that you already have available. If you have others in your home or maybe in your work environment, are you able to delegate tasks so that you can relieve yourself of some of the stress? Do you have the means to invest in someone to take over certain duties? For example, if you're stressed out because you have a dirty environment at home, but you don't have the time or the energy to clean, maybe if it's within your budget, you can pay someone to clean, maybe once a week, once a month, and you can just upkeep. For those who don't have the time to cook or maybe don't have the skill to cook, a lot of people utilize food services where pre-made meals are delivered to their residents or the ingredients and the instructions are delivered to their residents so that it's still broken down and made easy for them to be able to make quick, delicious, healthy meals. Those are just some examples, but for those of us who are not able to hire anybody, things that I do personally to try to make my life a little bit easier, a little bit less stressful, is I will do a weekly deep clean on my apartment. And then it's just upkeep throughout the week. So I don't feel overwhelmed. I don't feel like anything is piling up on me. When I take out a dish, and I use the dish, I immediately wash the dish afterwards. That way I can put it away and then it's available to me next time I need to use it. Honestly, people think I'm super weird because I will use the same dish multiple days in a row. Now I'm using it cleaned, like it's not dirty. Like I washed it and then I reused it and then I washed it and reused it. And because it's just me. So why do I need to grab a different dish? And it makes my life a lot less stressful because I have just this one dish that I have to wash. One fork, one plate, one knife, one spoon, one cup. I know that's not the same for everybody because a lot of people have families, they have other people that they live with and they're not able to. But if you're responsible for, say you live with roommates, if you're responsible only for your dishes, then just make sure that you do that with your own dishes. But if you live with a family, ideally, everybody would be on the same page with making each other's life easier by washing your dish after you use it so then it doesn't ever pile up. I tell you what, nothing stresses me out more than things getting out of hand. Like I would hate to have like a load of dishes in the dishwasher that just piled up for days and then I have to put all those dishes up. I rather just wash each dish individually, put it away, and then be done with it. When things pile up, it's generally more stressful. Same with laundry. I'll do laundry once a week. Of course, it's a little bit less stressful for me anyway because I'm only having to worry about myself, but I won't let that pile up either. Of course, you have to work within your circumstance. I won't allow my laundry to pile up. I will wash it when I see that there is one full load ready to be washed. And that way I don't feel stressful having to make multiple trips down to the laundry room and back because I happen to not have a washer and dryer in my actual unit. So that's another way that I eliminate that stress. Meal prep. I personally am not consistent with meal prepping because I just enjoy cooking, but for those who may not and who have a really, really busy schedule throughout the week, taking a day, maybe a Sunday or a Saturday or whatever day that you choose, and doing all of your meal prep for the week, putting it in containers, putting it in the fridge or the freezer, and then you're able to just grab and go. That is also a great way to eliminate the extra stress of having to figure out what you're going to eat every day, and it saves money because you're not eating out as much. And then one of the biggest ways to just reduce your stress just a little is just get things done in a timely manner. So you are not rushing, you are not obsessing, you're not procrastinating, but things are done. For instance, you wake up in the morning, make your bed right then and there. Because if you're like me and you're super type A, you're gonna think, okay, I can't leave my house until I made the bed. And then I'm going to stress about it when I'm trying to head out the door. And then I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna do a rush job when I could have done it immediately when I woke up. And also that would encourage me to actually get up and start my day because I'm not going to want to get back into an already made bed. But once again, those are just some things that help me. Whatever you have to do to make your life easier, if that means that that can wait, then that's fine too. As long as you are at peace, as long as you feel like you are making your life easier. And sometimes that is literally just deciding I am not going to stress about this. And if you have the mental capacity to really just let go, then that is a talent I want. I want to be able to just say, you know what? That doesn't have to be done now. That can wait. For me, I have to have a clean environment. I have to have everything in place in order for me to even think straight. And that's why I have to be so careful to take these precautions to make sure that I don't let anything pile up, because then I'll get overwhelmed. And at that point, I don't even know where to start. And I'll just stress about it, which is going to prevent me from being able to do it. And then I'm going to be stressed that it's not done, but I'm stressing because I'm stressed. It's a mess. Whatever you have to do, whatever you can do to make your life easier, do that so you can show up as a better version of yourself. We move differently. We even look different when we are less stressed and our nervous system isn't in overdrive. So do what you have to do for you. Consider putting your life also on do not disturb mode. That's all for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed. Please remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And I will see you very soon. As always, Sarah Elizabeth. Bye.